When it comes to networking, how do you recommend? Let's say I have a page with zero stuff, absolutely nothing, starting from scratch. What would you recommend for an artist or somebody, a creative? What would you recommend them to do to try and build themselves up?
Okay. The key to networking is you have to have a really, really good base of work so that the people that you're trying to network with can go back to your page and say, yo, this dude is fire. All right, let me hit him back. If you got no posts and you hit someone up and say, yo, man, let's do a collab together, I promise you, I'm rolling your eyes at your DM right now. Like, it's not even a consideration. If
Yeah,
you say that to me and I look back at your page and I say, yo, this is some of the coolest shit I ever seen, what kind of idiot would I be to not respond to that DM? So
yeah,
you got to have such an incredible page or an incredible portfolio that the other person you're trying to network with can see that it would make no sense for them not to network
yeah,
with you. Really, the key to networking is to become the person that everyone else wants to connect with. So the first thing you do, set up an amazing base. It doesn't have to be really big or expansive, but a few pieces that show what you're capable of. All right. Then hit up some people that are a little kind of easily reachable. Someone that has maybe a few thousand followers instead of 100,000, followers. And then build up your kind of personal network. And then once you have that, the connections are going to kind of become more natural. You'll meet somebody who has a degree of connection with
right.
another person that you want to meet. And then they can introduce you to that person rather than you cold DMing them.
Yeah,
So, but man, you just got to really be guerrilla with that shit. Do every way. All right. So do the DM. Someone hit me up the other day and was asking me about networking. And he said like, okay, but should I hit up the ones with, who should I hit up? Like, I told him to hit up some of the people that I follow. And he was like, yeah, well, who should I hit up? Some of these people have like, 100,000 plus followers and some of them, and I stopped him and I was like, yo, how much does a DM cost? And he was like, word. So just hit up everybody, bro. There's no consequence to it. It's not costing you any money out of your pocket. Hit everyone up, see what you can get. And if they don't respond to your DM or they don't respond to your email or your call or your 7th email or your 11th email, all right, if they're still not responding, find a different way. All right, get whatever you want. That's what I want to teach these people. If it's not happening one way, you better figure out another way to get it. Like I said at the beginning, it's not maybe, it's how. Like figure it out. How are you going to reach those people? So hit up everyone. And eventually the people that really appreciate your work are going to be the most friendly back. And those are going to be the best people to network with. So if you're hitting someone and it seems like they really don't want to network with you, you don't want to network with them either.
yeah.
It's not going to, nothing good is going to come of it anyways. So yeah, man, it's not that hard though.
But I think a lot of people, myself included, will feel like there's a lot of pressure, and I don't want to come off as a dick. I want you to think good of me. So how do you send a message or an email or whatever it is without coming off badly or annoying?
Yeah. Provide something. That's it. Just, you hit me up asking if you could make YouTube thumbnails for me. Not in exchange for anything, just to do it.
Yeah.
And that's a very, kind gesture. So people will look fondly upon that. I've hit up people and said, yo, can I just send you this maca pack? Or can I just send you this shirt? Nothing in return.
Yeah.
I just want to give you something. And then, connections and relationships have been built upon that. Never underestimate the value of giving something for free, because a lot of times you get paid back for it in other ways, especially if you're an up and coming brand. I feel like a lot of these up and coming brands feel like they're the shit. And like, all right, you want a commission? You're going to have to pay for commission. You're going to have to pay me $250 for me to draw you a logo. Yo, you have 200 followers. Charge whatever you want to charge. But if you're not seeing the results you want to see, maybe it's time to drop a level of your ego and
Uh-huh.
start doing commissions for $20. Build up a base. Okay, now you've done 40 commissions for $20. Look at
Yeah.
all these people that you have now, and you can get reviews from them. And then you can do more and charge more and stuff. But, you know, like I see people saying like, you know, maybe a famous person is asking them to do cover art, and then they tweet, and then they're like, okay, cool, $400, and then the person leaves them on
Bruh.
red, and then they post it on Twitter and say, got left on red for knowing what I was worth, and it's like, okay, congratulations, like, yeah, you know what you're worth, but now you just lost that, you know, connection,
It's
and
a massive
maybe you
opportunity.
don't care. Yeah, maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care that you missed the opportunity. Then great. I appreciate that you know what you're worth. But I always knew what I was worth, but I also knew what I was willing to give up and
Yeah.
sacrifice to make certain connections that would help other people see what I'm worth. Like
Yeah.
it all comes back around. You know, you got to think about it like chess, man. It's not checkers. Like you got to think about it a few moves in advance. Right? It's not just necessarily. It can't be just an ego thing. I've lost opportunities too because I've decided, you know, let me decide to charge on this, and then they've stopped responding, and I regretted it. And I was like, you know what? I wish I would have had this connection instead of $200.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's what I would say. Free stuff. Give stuff away as much as possible.
Because
It will come back.
it's not really free, is it?
You're getting something in return. Something probably more valuable than what you want to charge for it.